Marco Dominic Gonzalez, video 4, July 20th, 2014, 09:16 a.m. And I left off on use your brains. And don't lie. Unfortunately, people that aren't in that Christian religion don't know. They have to go off of somebody who's no longer in a Christian religious space that will be honest. And I've chronicled this the whole, and I'm like, oh no, wait a minute, man. In a way, I'm grieving. It's like, you don't have to know somebody to know that they're a victim over what is in the world right now. It's the political religiosity. It is totality. It is extreme hatred, and to use anything to perpetuate that, man. And you always want to say, snap out of it. But again, I'm sure if a lot of religious people, if they could watch this video by themselves, might to themselves say, but you know what? Dominic's right, and I do believe that, Dominic. What if those researchers cured AIDS, Dominic? Then what's going to happen, Dominic? Come on, man. The process is going to think it's okay to be promiscuous. Promiscuity is okay. The gay person is going to think, well, then that's fine. The black person is no longer a black disease. And Dominic, come on. We don't like black people. So, well, I can't use that anymore. I know you can't. It's a human disease, man. Like cancer, it's a disease that affects anybody. And if you don't have the education, you're going to get affected with it, man. Oh my God, man. I want to know, was it known that that the children were on the flight? I don't believe, well, if they know who's on the flight, then that's the sacrifice. You always try to get into the religious person's mind. I always have to take myself back to, being in the Christian religion and very, it's us and them kind of thing. It's love us, not love them kind of thing. You know what I mean? To where then, well, then the Lord takes them and they're like a sacrificial lambs to those who are trying to thwart curing God's plague or something like that, man. You'd have to. I'm sure a lot of religious people will listen to that and say, well, Dominic, I believe that. Well, don't you see how evil that is? Can't you see that that's, how bad it is to picket a Marine that died for America by saying that he's died, that God killed him because he's fighting for a country that has a no-hate mantra for gay people, and they have AIDS and that kind of thing. Think about what you're doing and saying, man. But that is not just their sentiment. Unfortunately, that's a sentiment in a lot of white churches. And I'm trying to out it and trying to get the people with the colony, get out of that religious fog. I know what it's like. I was raised in it. I lived in a Christian religion up until probably age 23, 24 years old. I was still going to different Christian churches when I was a corporal and sergeant. Me and Corporal Carrasco used to go to. He used to take me down and come over here. I always are interested in how people preach what Jesus says. But what they end up doing is opening the book and say pistol, oppression, and that kind of thing. But that's not what Jesus said, man. That's what a man said. Jesus said, close the book, let's go outside, right and wrong. So understand, again, if you're getting the video, I got 4 of them. Go on Nadia and Masha's site, look at what they went through. Look at what was going on. Look at their conversations about AIDS victims there. Look at what they're, it's like they're basically telling the world, look, man, those people that saw that down plane in that area might never know the truth. They'll get the propaganda. Find out.